Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Vámonos a jugar, pues.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico.
the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barella. Iniesta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lobotka. And it's Pedri. And here's Messi. Messi.
No.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. It's a good run down the right.
Such good technique.
And this is Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contact. Iniesta!
Uy, no.
Oh, no shortage of
Qué
confidence.
cagada ahí, loco.
Iniesta can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither side yet able to find the net. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. He's chosen to go back, and it's Lobotka. Oh, no joy this time. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Mos, uf, qué peligro, loco.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chance here to counter.
No, ¿qué haces, Messi?
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide.
Bien, bien, bien.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pumas have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Takes a shot!
Vamos. Qué buen gol, loco.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he cuts out the supply. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's on it. Can he get away? Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Messi. Pumas are looking to break at pace.
Ay, güey.
And if you have just joined us,
No.
still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ay, ¿qué haces?
Barella. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Turan. That is
No, Turán, pero dale un pinche pase bueno.
and he's intervened well there. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
Ay, güey.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Neymar. He's found a way through. That is lovely.
Bien, vamos.
Throw. Barella. And this is Messi. Messi!
No.
Has done it! Colombia are back in business.
Hijo de su madre.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're into the second 45. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pedri. Maldini makes the interception. Pull it. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance!
¿Cómo no vas a poder agarrar esto, hermano?
Inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent. He's having a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Pass somewhere off target.
Loco.
Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Iniesta.
Iniesta, dale, pinche pase bien.
And it's Messi. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Mbappe. And that has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to play it through.
No, hombre, loco.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely intercepted. Barella. Neymar. Mbappe's hot shot!
No, ¿cómo va a matar esto, loco?
Colombia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Colombia take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Unam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cannavaro opts for safety. Colombia looking to pass their way through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Ah, Iniesta.
Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Messi. Now it's Pedri. Neymar. He's got away. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Barella. Lobotka.
Colombia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe. Mbappe. There's a look
Corre, Messi.
of possibilities.
No, hombre, loco.
In the end, it's fruitless.
No corre nada de esos defensas. Hay que meter la bestia. ¿Qué está pasando, muchacho? ¿Qué está pasando?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20, Luis Suárez.
Adams.
Número 7,
Cannavaro.
entran. Número
And
21,
it's Lopez.
número 6. Se está
Baresi.
realizando un cambio.
Foden goes on a charge down the left. Pumas are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Barella does well to stand firm and defend it. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro gets it clear. Delivered with swing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
Tiempo
him.
reglamentario.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
¡Ah, mal, loco!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
¿Qué fue eso?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10, Messi. Lo reemplazará. Número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
¡No!
Touch on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's that. Pumas can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately...
¡Qué mal, loco! ¡Qué mal! Vamos. Se plantilla, loco. Uf, ¿qué pasa, hermano? Vamos, vamos, sin miedo. Aquí no hay miedo, aquí no hay miedo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Va a jugar de cabeza.
Started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Good chance here. And the ball's come loose here.
Ese güey quiere jugar puro balones.
Well, height could make
Quiere
all the
jugar a
difference on these
cabezadas.
set pieces.
Last-ditch
Pero
defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ernest. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
es que tardó a hacer
He
el
made it
pase.
look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's in space and looking for options. Lam play. Oh, what a
Uf,
climb!
guarda con eso. Quiere jugar puro cabezazo.
Just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Big chance!
Bien.
Well, they can break here. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Pull it. Dembele. Looking for the run.
Dale, Messi.
Got rid. And it's Bergomi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pumas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Quietly revving up.
Oh,
Pull it. Chasing after it.
no,
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gattuso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, he has found the way through.
oh shit.
Ernest. Lam. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away?
¿Qué onda, bro?
Such a
¿Cómo
clever
estamos?
touch. What a throw in.
¿Cómo está, hermano?
And it's Gattuso. Short changes him with that pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Bullet is
Dale,
always
Gullit.
to break lines. He's had a shot! Thuram attempts a clearance.
Ese Gullit, loco. Está más perco ese, loco.
Seedorf. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gattuso. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ah,
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernes. And it's Hullet. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He is through here.
bien, vamos.
Good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sí, hermano.
Corner number 2 then. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. All the way back. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Ronaldinho. Nesta cuts it out. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found support out
Such
wide.
good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Seedorf. Showing good feet. Picked out brilliantly.
Uy, loco.
That's offside.
Qué buena
Yes,
que
it
estaba
is.
por el lugar.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Nesta makes the interception. Thomas somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Good driving run. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Ernest. Now that's well seen too. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar's cross.
No, ¿qué haces?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision.
Real chance!
Uy, hermano.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
¿Cómo no sirven mis jugadores, hermano? ¿Qué rayos le está pasando a esos locos? No podemos seguir así, hermano. No podemos seguir así. Yo, ¿quién le mete? Vamos. Pasa nada, pasa nada.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Both
dorsal
sides then
22,
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
el dorsal 22, Seedorf. El dorsal 7,
Searching pass is played there. And this is Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
se va
it.
a realizar un cambio de
I
jugadores.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No.
Intercepted. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. Nesta
Oh.
cuts out the pass. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking
Qué
perspective.
plantillota,
Neither
hermano.
side able to make an impression despite all.
Ay, güey. Me quedé como güey. Vámonos.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Tan siquiera quieren esto,
One
loco.
of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Thuram making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Vamos, vamos.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's managed to get rid. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Olise, there's the shot!
Bien, qué buen bloqueo.
Turned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Se iba a ir este Leva.
Point blank header! It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, mames, güey, ¿cómo no vas a agarrar tu pinche portero?
Olise brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, that's
¿Qué
ambitious.
haces, Neymar?
And that's been one straight back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And he's falling up!
Vamos.
They've scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, no, Ronaldinho.
Olise.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot!
Vamos.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, one moment
Bien, bien ahí.
possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Pumas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Baresi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Gattuso. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Now here. Oh, smashing header!
Oh, he got it.
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that is expertly dealt with. Van der Ven with the clearance. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Tries to get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! That's going to go a long way. Laid out to the left flank. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bergomi. No, it's come to nothing. It's a threatening ball. Chance!
Ay, güey.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in.
Vamos bien, vamos bien, vamos bien.
And it's Maldini. Good read, needed to be.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's Ronaldinho!
Vamos.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Pumas have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the finish! He's given the time to pick a pass. Thuram cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Barella for Olise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Neymar. Dembele. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Olise. Van de Ven. Olise is onto this. Swings it across.
Bien, bien.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neymar. And that could set him on his way.
Oh, qué buen pase.
That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Barella. Knocks it out wide. Passes short and sharp. And it's Rijkaard. That's Rijkaard. Olise. Now Olise! And the keeper has done
Ay,
it.
ay, 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 ay.
He looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a good ball out wide.
That's going in strongly.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Ay, Neymar.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal.
No.
That's a little off target. Olise.
Bien, bien, que se vaya para abajo.
Now Van de Ven. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
¿Quién? Look, ¿quién?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pumas are closing in on a comfortable win. Olise. Kimmich. And here's Alvarez. He's having a shot!
Uy.
Now, how often do you see that? Now it's Alvarez. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, sweet feet. He's cut it out.
Ay, no, loco, qué mata. Era buena ese, gol.
Pumas looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable.
forma. Ok. Uy, loco. Era esto. No hay miedo, no hay miedo. Puro cabezazo va a jugar este compa.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. And already we're underway here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was nowhere near his best. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Bergomi. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish!
No, loco.
Well, once more, it's him.
Ay, 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 ay.
Because his instinct for doing this.
Pensé que estaba por jugar.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Batistuta. Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Otto gets a foot in here.
Dale, Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking tidy in possession here. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Uy, loco. No mames, no era mío.
Cannavaro clears. And it's Batistuta. Rummenigge. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Neymar. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run.
No mames.
The utilization of space.
Pero el rival se le va a extender.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. Oh, that's nice. Beckenbauer. Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar.
No, Neymar, pasa el balón rápido.
That has been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho. Neymar has it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh,
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found a way through.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And he's shoots!
no, en serio, loco.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Dale, pinche dos toques, tú.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now that's well seen too.
Ay, 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 ay.
Reflections on the first half?
Bumazunam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Si no, así no podemos.
Cambio.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's cut it out. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And
No,
very well,
pinche.
stubborn defending.
Pero pasa el balón, loco.
Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hombre, qué pasa más malo, loco.
Man of this moment.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Pass
este
is
partido
somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Czech herring after the ball here. That's very neat. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Nesta.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary. Gattuso tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho.
No, hombre, loco.
Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Pull it. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Ronaldinho. And he's got the beating of his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Thuram. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dembele. I know he's seen through all of that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played out to the right. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. It's a goal! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Corre, 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 corre.
Maldini. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Beckenbauer. And here's Ronaldinho.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still,
Vales verga,
they
Neymar.
should be able to see it out from here.
Un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Nah, hombre, loco.
Gattuso cuts out the pass. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined.
Ay, 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 ay.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk. Vitinha. That's a super give and go. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. Pressing high and with purpose. Played with finesse. Now it's a can he finish? Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's
Dale, no, pinche Bregomi.
And here's Azar. Pumas, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Dembele.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Vitinha. And the counter is on. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Dembele. This is Dembele. Thinks. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Ronaldinho.
just as I thought, Peter. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Loco. Agárrate siquiera, no mames.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. Shifted it to the flank. Out to the left it goes. Delivers with whip.
Estaba golita ahí, loco.
Rijkaard. This is Dembele. Vitinha. It's Bellingham. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bergomi gets the foot in and wins the ball. And it's Neymar. He's got away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's come loose. Hazard threads one in. No way through, so back it comes. They've got to be quick to recover this. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take
A la
the lead.
madre.
It certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 13 sai e vai
And the
para
action
o
is back underway.
número 7.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rijkaard. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Cannavaro. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Neymar.
No, puede ser que llegue este, güey.
Loose pass. Carvajal. Nice sequence of passes this. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vitinha. we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Cleared with
Qué buena, qué buena. Mejor que despejar, hermano. Madre, qué difícil, loco.
Vai proceder uma substituição. Número 4. Número 15.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Número 22.
Maldini. Gattuso. Crunching tackle.
Qué barrida, loco.
Looking for options for movement. David Villa. Oh, well played, well played.
Vale, Gullit, vales verga, Gullit.
In executing their plan here.
He's in a great position here. Ball comes in. And that should get the job done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he was quick to react. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Aubameyang. Neymar. And that could set him on his way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he was alert to it. That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a measured ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Vitinha. David Villa. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this... Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, perfectly measured. Great chance!
Vamos, qué buena.
And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And a
Ah, madre.
with the
Yo
inevitable.
pensé que le iba a alcanzar,
Just
loco.
when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pumas with the corner. They're first.
Unam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's a little off target. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out to the right. No, that was never going to make it.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
That's
de
a throw.
compensação.
most accurate pass.
La madre, qué castuso.
Aubameyang. He is a player who's always giving.
Bien,
That
vamos.
is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game.
Está mal ese ref, hermano. Hola.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Romario! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. And And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He might be in here. And that is masterful defending. Hazard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. And this is Eto. And he's running through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tantas oportunidades, loco.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hullet. Messi!
Dale, Messi, tíralo bien.
Vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. And nicely intercepted. Gattuso. Raul. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass just didn't...
La madre.
Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's gone for goal!
Ya.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free.
Su puta madre.
Beckenbauer. Romario. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Eto. Messi receives it in a wide position. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Loco, tantas oportunidades, loco, y nada.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Nice sequence of passes this. Serginho. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Messi. He's picked his way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality, and
He's tried one!
Uf.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means.
Vamos.
The intensity levels are there.
¿Qué onda, Jo?
They've just lacked that
Bienvenido, bro.
breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Messi. Serginho. Raul. This is Hazard. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Ball swung in. Cleared without hesitation. Pull it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Uy, fácil.
Fell there. That's a decent clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Across it goes. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
No, qué pendejada hice.
A probing ball. And here's Messi. He's away. And the finish!
Vamos, qué bueno.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Razunam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Pumas have taken the lead. And he shoots! Hits it!
Vamos.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Pumas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
He's going for goal!
Uy. Bien, Van der Sar, bien.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. He's having a go!
Oh, loco.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
He's having a shot! Great chance!
Bien, hay que defender bien, hay que defender bien.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper to... Oh, shooting chance!
Vamos.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
No, muy mal paso.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Oh, no, ahí no era.
Could be more on the way.
Now it's Raul. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Out to the left it goes.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing
Uf,
passing
falta,
without
loco.
penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Voy a cambiar a Messi. Pongo a Sonaldo. Aubameyang está en buena letra, hermano. Con Ronaldinho. Y así vámonos.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So,
11.
time for changes on
Messi.
both sides, actually.
Número 8. Número 15. Número 4.
Oh, no, he's got that wrong.
Has a shot!
Uy, loco.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Vamos.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Pumas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Son Heung-min. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Ah.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Brazil truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Aubameyang. Szoboszlai. And it's Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Aubameyang.
La madre.
Looking to play him in. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. Bullet is always... Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Ay, 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 ay. Cantar, no llores.
Pedri. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, what a ball! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's at the end. Pumas really have hit the heights.
Hey, ¿tú qué haces, loco?
That has left their opponents reeling, and that is what...
¿Qué haces vos, pisao? Qué vida contigo, loco. ¿Quién como tú? Puro descansar contigo, va. ¿Y el Dani qué anda haciendo? Sí, tú también deberías dejar de jugar Free Fire, loco. Te la pasas jugando Free Fire. Puro te parece el Free Fire sin destino a tubos. Gracias, vos, cerote.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Te voy a
get ready
presentar a
to
mi
kick
hermana.
off. This is football at its finest.
against Pumas.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
Tú no
voice.
estás jugando Free
And there's
Fire.
a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Tú no estás jugando Free Fire.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
Takes a shot!
Oh.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Ah,
Very,
está bien,
very
loco.
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
Puro te parece el Free Fire sin this.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply.
No.
Sharp little ball here. And that is Snuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
No, 15. Me engañó este rival, loco.
Vitinha battling for the right.
Qué bueno que me
in early
engañó,
stages.
loco.
And it's Lewandowski. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bullet tries to play it through. Cute ball now. Dembele!
Otra vez.
And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Knocks it into space. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Uf.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Batistuta. Isco. Picked out brilliantly. Maldini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Isco. Batistuta receives
Bien,
in the
loco.
wide position.
¿Y tú por qué te llamas Mbappé en TikTok, loco?
Now it's Hullet. Messi gets into some space. That's headed upfield.
Gracias, bro.
Hullet. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries a shot!
No.
Beat the keeper, but hit the post. Can he finish?
Vamos. Gracias, bro, gracias.
Needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
No, mami.
So we have the first
Gracias, loco,
goal.
gracias.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this.
Bien ahí.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good running with the ball. And here's Dembele.
Poco sí.
Looking for options for movement.
No lo sé, Eric.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a...
No, pero tíralo bien.
Ever so determined.
Ah, sí.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's in a good position here.
No. Tíralo.
Adams. just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ah, sí.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Adams. Vitinha by Leverkusen finding their passes.
Hay que apretar las nalgas.
Messi. That is a great pick out. And he's found a way past.
¡Ay, hijo de puta!
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Dale, Neymar, pero tírale un rápido.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the defence proved infallible.
Dale, bro, dale.
But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Deja de manquear,
Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition. Referee's had a look.
Solo no manqueas mucho.
Whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
Porque tú te la pasas manqueando todo el tiempo.
Build on after the break.
Watch the screen for an
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Pumas Unam really have looked
Nada te
very
creas,
good
loco.
in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Pumas happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Vámonos a las patadas, muchacho.
Pumas Unam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open
Yo, loco.
the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Neymar. It's come to nothing. Van Dijk. Isco. Batistuta. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. No outsmarting him this time.
No, Messi.
Defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Now it's Neymar.
Corre.
Well played. That has snuffed out the day.
¡Ay, pendejo!
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting!
¡No! ¿Qué hiciste?
That wasn't far away.
Chivato, güey.
Have their second corner now.
¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
Señor, sí.
¿Va a jugar qué?
¿Ah?
¿Va a jugar?
Sí, señor.
Leverkusen are looking to go forward now.
Solo déjame terminar esto.
Now it's Messi.
Ay, puta madre.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous.
Cállate, mierda.
And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Ay, la madre. Protege nada más.
Smashing ball. Might be danger here. And the finish.
Uf. Bien, Anderson.
Similar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting.
La concha de tu hermano.
The wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Leicester gets it away.
Te fuiste, Mopé.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Vamos. Ja, 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 ja.
Again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance.
No, Ronaldinho, te pasas de pendejo.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Va a jugar Alex.
Corner of the game.
No,
Dale, solo termina esto. Purit.
Point blank header.
¡Ah, la madre!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gattuso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's Rijkaard.
Salió, madre.
He's
No lo
found
dejas,
a
no lo
way
dejas, no lo
through.
dejas. Se va a
Showing
regresar
good
atrás.
feet. Electrical Lewandowski. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Por Dios, tengo miedo. No, ¿quién va a meter pinche Mbappé? Voy a meterte pendejo. Ronaldinho por Pedri. Y... Señor, sí. Ey, güey, me ganaste $5, ¿no?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No mames, compa.
Number 9, Batistuta.
falta el Tigres y Cruz Azul.
Y está ganando los Tigres, ¿no?
Coming on the
No sé,
field,
no te vi.
number 17,
¿Cuánto van?
Owen. Number 11,
No sé.
number 4, Michael
Has a
Young.
shot.
Uy.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Loco, ando sufriendo ese partido, te lo juro.
Three coming up.
Gurit, por favor, Gurit.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he shoots.
Verga.
No, he's missed it. Oh, nicely intercepted.
¿Cómo mierda vas a hacer eso? Bien.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Pull it. Decent chance!
No, la verga.
Oh, somewhat off target. Cross from Maldini.
Mierda, loco.
Mazunam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Mazunam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle. is
Puta
getting
madre,
through.
qué pase más malo, loco.
And it's Owen. Chance for Kanu. Shifted it to the flank.
Bien, Lamine. Bien, cabrón.
Some good work on the right flank here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Owen. Here's
La puta
found a way
madre.
through. As we head
Vámonos.
towards the end. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here.
Ay, hijo de su puta madre, pinche.
For the keeper. Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until
No, tú no te vas, tú no te vas.
sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Good take, and is he in?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Owen. Owen. Oh, well played, well played.
Reviéntale, compadre.
Get that clear. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
No, 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 no. ¡La puta madre!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Tíralo a la verga.
Kanu.
Ya terminó.
And time is up.
Ay, puto.
Finally, now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
Loco, por poco me empate, hijo de su puta madre. Dale, entra pues.
Yo estoy acá.
Ya arreglaste la sala.
No.
Ahora eres tú y yo.
A ver, bueno, esto de qué.
¿Lo vas a hacer tú?
No, hazlo tú.
Ok.
¿Vas a hacer la imagen tú?
Ajá.
World Cup 2025.
Déjame cambiar mi equipo. Te doy el número de la sala.
Espérate.
1561.
Espérate. Ok, ¿qué más?
8051.
No. ¿Quién está? Fuga.
Entonces, ¿cuánto es 5 de 3? Dijimos.
¿Mm?
5 de 3.
Ah, Simón. ¿Qué es?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo? What?
What did you say? Dice gringo. Voy a sacar a Mbappé para que diga, así vamos, mira. Y ahí está la
¿Qué?
bestia.
No,
Ahí está el Arquimes Ordóñez. Ahí está la bestia, amigo. La bestia, el mero mero.